People around us are just starting to look around. They're starting to go, what the heck is going on here? Share the show, share the links.
We are free, we are America.
Now, let's right now watch a couple of these clips. You may recall seeing them back then.
I was
Did
very
you
proud
talk
to
about
have
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
You guys have got to try the cold chai.
I've had it.
It is delicious, isn't it?
Okay. Question of the day.
You cannot dismiss the two malfunctioning Hillary moments that never got picked up, of course, by mainstream media with any real attention. Things that make a sane person go, in the night. Then, as you may recall, what we saw just hours later from that clip, back then in real time, what we saw after that spasm collapse into the limo on the streets of Manhattan, I believe, was a happy, healthy Hillary walking out of her apartment that she owned in Manhattan. Was that her? Are we watching a set of actors in some cases, a movie, a pantomime? Since we are witnessing somewhat of a scripted movie in this information psyop war, perhaps some popcorn is in there. All right, worried that there is no plan, worried that we are losing this war, and that the best is not yet to come, as we're told? Well then, if you go to johnmichaelchambers.com, right there on the home page, you can access President Trump's executive order 13848, a short and easy read titled Imposing Certain Sanctions in the Event of Foreign Interference in the United States Elections. This is very important. Strategical and tactical moves in our information, disinformation, and psyop war for our lives and for America and for all of humanity. Visit the Library of Truth at johnmichaelchambers.com and I encourage you to view and share all that's there. And please pay close attention to the special report I researched, wrote, and co-produced based upon the Department of Defense Task Force member, PhD Dr. Jan Halper Hayes. Again, conspiracy to confirmation. How much more validation do you need? And again, if you're fully up to speed, and I know a lot of our viewers are, and thank goodness for that, people around us are just starting to look around. They're starting to go, what the heck is going on here? Share the show, share the links. Well, you should know that President Trump and General Michael Flynn both shared the Halper Hayes interview on social media, and President Trump truthed it on Truth Social, praising the clip. Are you watching? Are you listening? Connecting the dots yet? Perhaps you are, but again, others are not. So share this program with them. We need them aboard in this battle, standing in truth. Why? Because we are at war, and the rest of our lives and the lives of our children and grandchildren are now at stake. Dr. Jan, on the DoD task force, dropped 7 identifiable truth bombs. For example, that the United States under President Lincoln ended as a constitutional republic by going into debt with the Bank of England to help with the war debt, Civil War. It was then in 1871 that the U.S. corporation was formed, and we have not been acting as a constitutional republic to an extent ever since, and that we were a separate debtor corporation, owned and controlled now by a foreign power, paying back to the Bank of England the debt that can never be paid back and won't be. Things changed when President Trump reversed this and ended this when he made that famous visit with the now deceased Queen of England and signaling us by breaking protocols by walking in front of the Queen. You will see this and learn more in that special report on the website. So Halper Hayes, again, is up on the site. The images that are there and a lot of information in a 9-minute clip. So again, conspiracy to confirmation is now well underway. We are at war and we must unite in truth. Subscribe for free at johnmichaelchambers.com for my monthly communique, which includes alerts, warnings, announcements, and access to my most valuable resource network to help you to navigate this storm. With your free subscription, you will also receive a digital copy of one of my books, Trump and the Resurrection of America, an Amazon 5-star rated book and 6-star rated by the late Robert David Steele. Won't you join me as we take our country back and redirect humanity on this much-needed course correction? Remain informed, empowered, and connected, and subscribe today at johnmichaelchambers.com.